Hello.
Hey, what up, Zab?
Hey, what's up, Ben? I'm just about to do a stream, but what's up with
You
you?
are? Oh,
Yeah.
really? I called someone else. My grams and my car is dead again, so I'm gonna have Nan or Josh run up. Unless you got jumper cables. You got jumper cables I can get out of your car?
I do. There's jumper cables in the back of my car.
Can I just run over and grab them?
Yeah. Run over and grab them. Do you have a car to jump them with?
I got Graham's car.
Oh, Graham's car is really confusing. Just take mine.
Which one? The black one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll, I will toss the key out by where the wheelchair ramp is. It's just a little fob thing with a yellow thing from the car garage on it.
Alright, felt like a plan, Zab. Thanks.
All right, just leave it in the car when you're done.
Alright,
All
sounds like
right,
a plan. Thanks, Zab.
bye. Hello. What's What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hyperlink coming in immediately with a whole bunch of gift subs. Going to Eternal Aetherex, Ivan Rockwell, The Winding Road, Coldfire, and Sunless Alaska. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Hey, congratulations, Hyperlink. Yeah, I got my first Moderna one over the weekend. My arm it's pretty much better now. My arm has been sore for a couple days, but other than that, seemed to have went well for shot number one. So hopefully everyone is doing well. I'm hyped. We don't play limited all that much, but Vintage Cube is around. People have been asking for Vintage Cube. Nalakala, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. How is everyone today? Joey Handsome and Ravenex and Tanos. Good to see ya. Lardy, China Bull, Big Wig the Bunny Soldier for that 20th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. What's up, Saruku? How are you? So today, yeah, that is the plan. Yesterday, Janky Standard. Today, getting a Vintage Cube draft or two. Tomorrow, bonus stream on the Commander channel for Tomer's stream. 6 o'clock Eastern, the whole Commander Clash crew is going to be there. And then Thursday, New Historic, so it's going to be fun. Is your cousin borrowing your car? Was I really not muted? I swear I was muted. I still don't understand how I was not muted. So my stream was like, I started the countdown, and right as I started it, my brother called, and he was like, hey, I'm down the road, my car needs a jump. And I was like, oh, like, I just fired the stream. I said, I will toss my keys, just come get my car. You're only like a block away. Just walk down, get the car. I will toss my key out the window, because I'm going to be in the middle of the stream. Take my car, do what you got to do, and drop it back off. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that that I was unmuted somehow. Wait, hang on. Is like this mic working too? Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but no, I have a. What is my car? I think did I tell you my car story? Oh my goodness! All right, car story, reminders, and draft. Okay, so I have just a normal. It's a Hyundai Sonata or something. Nothing special. I've never been a big believer in like expensive cars or whatever. So I just got like a car to drive around in because that's all I care about. I don't care about cars. I just want to get to where I gotta go. So okay. So my car, it's beginning of November, my car won't start. I was like, okay, no big deal. Like, it's probably a fuel pump or a starter. So I bring it to the garage, get it towed over there. The garage says, oh, it's a fuel pump. Easy. $500. We'll replace the fuel pump. You'll be good. So I go over, get it from the garage. It starts up. I drive it home. The next day, my car doesn't start again. So I go to another garage. This time it's at the garage for over 2 months. They're like showing me schematics and tracing wiring and like doing all this stuff over the course of 2 months. I'm calling them like every week. I'm like, oh, yeah, did you do anything with my car yet? And they're like, oh, I think we almost got it. We're working on this. We're going to change this. So 2 months go along. They finally call me. They're like, all right, we think we got your car done. It was another $1,000. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I go pick up my car. I drive it home. The next day, I go to start my car. It doesn't start again. So now I'm 2 garages, 3 months, and $1,500. My car is still not working. So my brother's like, I got this buddy that kind of knows how to work on cars. I'll have him come over. No, it really was. My car was gone from like November till last week. But he's like, I got this buddy. He kind of looks at cars. He's like a backyard mechanic. Like, we'll stop by sometime and he'll look at it. So my brother stops by with his buddy. His buddy pops the hood of my car. He's like, looking at things, and he's like, there's this by the fuse box, there's this thing that has all these wires in it. He picks it up, and one of the wires is just not even connected. It like literally just falls out. And he said, I bet that's your problem. He plugged the wire in. My car's worked perfectly ever since. So $1,500, 2 months in multiple garages, and it was a wire that wasn't plugged in. None of the garages apparently thought to make sure the wires were firmly connected. Like that's all it would have taken the whole time. Oh man. So now I don't even know if I should like be mad at the garages or happy that it's working. I'm not very good at being like confrontational with people. I feel like I should probably like call the garage and be like, hey, I need money back, like you screwed me over, but I'm just not good at doing stuff like that. So that's my car story. Anyway, this is not a car story stream. This is a magic stream, a vintage cube stream. So replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Normal YouTube. Oh, today there was some sweet crim action. We had Meme or Dream yesterday. Tomorrow there's a sweet Against the Odds that I think people are going to want to see because they've been asking for it for a while, a special episode. So tons of stuff on the YouTube. Tomorrow, again, special stream on Tomer's stream on the Commander YouTube, Commander Clash Live, essentially. Everyone joining Tomer's stream, which is going to be fun. So if you want to see some fun Commander action, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, a reminder that our sponsor is Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic cards, you can get them at cardkingdom.com. They got Types Out Remastered. They got other stuff. I don't know, maybe you're building Door of Destinies deck for the first time ever. They got you covered. You can even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. I'll hook you up. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playbats, get away to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations always appreciated, never required. $2 support gets your message read on stream. My brother's friend is my new mechanic now. I actually talked to him. I was like, next time my car breaks down, I'm taking it to you. And he didn't even want money for it. He wasn't gonna charge me anything. I gave him $50 because I was so thankful that I spent $1,500 on scammy garages that didn't fix it. That I was so thankful I gave him $50, even though he didn't want any money for it. But yeah, so that was it worked out. It worked out in the end. It was a long experience. So anyway, those are the reminders. Today we are vintage cubing, the best cube. And let's see what happens. Oh, someone asked about Budget Magic. So Budget Magic had a little bit of editing trouble with it not exporting correctly. So that's why Meme or Dream went up yesterday. So Budget Magic, it's done now. It might show up later in the week, but we have a gameplay series every day. So I'm not sure exactly when it'll show up, but everything should be back on track. But yeah, it was basically a bit of an editing issue. All right, are we ready? Are we ready for Cube Draft number 1? You should seriously post a bad review so other people don't run into the same issue. I'm in the middle of nowhere, upstate New York, though. I don't think people around here actually know the internet. It's not a big Yelp community. I don't even know if there is a place to post a review of the little garages around here. Yeah, I might have to literally, like, write it out on a parchment and then, like, nail it up in the town square like Martin Luther or something to the church door. Channel is the card that I think sticks out most to me. Oh, man, ever since they changed this, I can never remember how to make the cards bigger. I know there's a way. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I don't know how you know how to make it, if you know how to make it bigger. All right, what do we have in this pack? Things that excite me. Grim Monolith. Sweet. Eidolon of Obstruction. No. Not even good in Standard. I wouldn't even play this in an Arena Cube, let alone Vintage Cube. Signets are always good. Chromox is okay in some decks. Bunch of meh Planeswalkers. Not a big fan of Massacre Worm in this cube. But the real winner is Channel. I mean, you take Channel, you make green mana, you draft Eldrazi, you cast a Ulamog or an Emrakul or something on turn 2. Channel is busted. It is an absolutely busted Magic card. My theory for Vintage Cube, we've talked about this before. You take the most broken things and then you figure out the rest of it later. So take broken things, trust that it'll work out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, this is interesting. So on one hand, we have one of my other rules of Vintage Cube is if you see Grizzlebrand, you take it. Because Grizzlebrand, if you can get it on the battlefield, oh my goodness, reanimated or whatever, it's so insane. However, there's also a Kozilek. And we do want big colorless things to cast off of this channel. Courser would be fine, but I think Courser and Tireless Tracker, I think I just take Kozilek over The other argument would be to take Grizzlebrand and try to be like a green-black survival of the fittest deck that can also channel. Like green-black Reanimator with channel also in the deck. Yeah, these are cards that I wouldn't mind to get on the wheel, but I don't really want a second pick. The safe pick is just to take Kozilek. Hey, thank you for the cheer, Rager Bad. Go with Eldrazi. All right. It does draw cards, and I do like drawing cards. We'll take the Eldrazi. Oh, my heart is breaking. We could have taken the Grizzlebrand and then entombed it. Oh. Okay, that's fine, though. That's fine. We might still take Entomb because Entomb is busted. We can Entomb our Kozilek against Mill. That'll show those sneaky Mill players in Vintage Cube. Vampire Hexmage. I actually don't know what we want here. If we're like mono green, Winter Orb can be good because we'll probably have Mana Dorks. If we're just like mono green ramp with channel, we could take Entomb, although it makes me sad that we passed Emrakul. We could take Sakura Tribe Elder. Steve? Wait, is this Steve? All right, we'll take Sakura Tribe Elder. It's hard to go too wrong with Sakura Tribe Elder. Still not sure, and I guess being monocolor is kind of nice because it means we can go into another color in the future if we want to. Fetch land, maybe? This pack doesn't really excite me. Yeah. Grave Titan is sweet for the graveyard deck. There's also like Deeds is good, but we're not gonna cry over spilled Grizzlebrads. Oh, Fauna Shaman. Fauna Shaman's slow. It's not bad. I feel like I would rather take the fetch land, honestly. Survival of the Fittest. I do like Survival of the Fittest. Fauna Shaman, when there's actual Survival of the Fittest, Fauna Shaman looks a little bit worse. Deeds is good, but since we didn't take Grizzlebrand, we're just going to take the fetch land. Having good mana is good. Commander Labs! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you. Ewit. This is an old card, so it doesn't exile itself, so we can potentially channel multiple times. Commander Labs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Could also take Wasteland and try to build a little Ramanamp Excavator Wasteland style deck. Signet's fine. I mean, Ewit's rarely bad. When you get back Fetch Land, when you get back Channel, when you get back Sakura Tribe Elder, we could also end up being like a blue-green deck. Well, I mean, Nissa is insane. My normal rules about playing cards and not playing cards don't apply to Vintage Cube. We don't really play Nissa decks in formats like Historic or Modern for the most part, but in Vintage Cube, I mean, the mono green plan's actually looking decent. Another green fetch land too, but well, I guess Nissa it is. I would be more disappointed if it was Strip Mine. Strip Mine Crucible's insane. Wasteland Crucible is a little more matchup dependent. I mean, you know it's not a Vin stream because if it was a Vin stream, you'd be looking at a much worse beard. Hey, what's up, White Grim Knight? How are you? Yeah, Turntimber's fine. Batterskull's actually not absolutely horrible. It is another colorless thing we can channel. I mean, we got the land to get Wake. Yeah, all right, we'll take Wake. Oh, boy. How greedy and risky are we? Do we want to win or do we want to have fun? If you ever want an explosive experience, cast a Eureka and things will happen. Most of the time you will lose the game, but sometimes. Sometimes it works. I mean, we are going to want a lot of big things. Are we going to do it? It gets better if you like Emrakuls and Crater Hoofs. All right, let's do it. Don't try this at home. Like seriously. Seriously, the Eureka deck is not usually a deck that you're going to win with. It is not at all. Our mana's looking good. I don't think this is a birthing pod deck. Courser's fine though. We may or may not play it, but we're not playing anything else. Ooh. Yeah, I guess Face Fetters is. Face Feather is actually kind of cute with Eureka because our opponent can put in their big thing and then we can put the Face Feathers into play on their big thing. That actually is, I guess that's a combo. That I think you would call it a combo. uh. Ooh. Wow, what happens if we Eureka? If we Eureka, put in our big thing, then put in Containment Priest. I guess also Banishing Light. Let's take Banishing Light. Banishing. Oh my goodness, an Oblivion Ring. This makes me much more excited about. This makes me much more excited about the Eureka plan because we can Eureka and then potentially just put a handful of answers into play. Oh, it'll exile it. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess that doesn't actually work, does it? Its ability. Does it exile itself? All right, what are we taking here? We have. So what do we need? We want anything that's really big and powerful and preferably colorless. That's number one for this Eureka and our mana doublers. I guess more ramp is probably fine. The old 10-drop Armageddon deck. I mean, a safe pick is Verdant Catacombs. Wall of Blossoms is rarely horrible. I guess Progenitus is kind of hilarious with. It's kind of hilarious with Eureka, but I don't know how we're ever going to cast it otherwise. Yeah, if we get a natural. I mean, I guess the other thing is Progenitus is very likely to table. So maybe we just take the fetch and make sure our mana is good. Not a very exciting pack, honestly. Take the fetch. Oh, there's a Strip Mine. Oh, we could add Strip Mine Crucible. We could still have Strip Mine. And we could still get Ramanop Excavator. Oh. I just really love Strip Mines. I think the Elf is the right pick. Followed by like Signet and Goose. But I do love me some Strip Mines. Yeah, I mean I think the correct pick is probably Finhorn Elves, honestly. All right, no Strip Mine for us. Ooh, hoof. Okay. This is one of the cards you want if you're gonna Eureka, because but there's Ulamog. That's one of the cards you want if you're gonna. Well, we gotta take Ulamog. We can't not take Ulamog. We would like both of those, honestly, but will it wheel? I doubt it. There's a higher chance, I think, that Ulamog wheels, but Ulamog is just game over with Channel on turn 2, and I think we want as many game over with Channel cards as possible. Now we get. Port's like the worst Strip Mine. It's like a Strip Mine that costs you a mana every turn. 2 mana every turn. Oh, will Strip Mine wheel? I doubt it. Someone will take it. Soulfire Grandmaster. Pay life. It would be kind of funny if this was deal 1 damage to you, because then I guess we could just go infinite with Soulfire and Channel. Primal Command? Yeah. I mean, it isn't our colors. We're not playing a sword. Probably not playing Relic. Yeah, Mutavault's okay, but I think Primal Command's more exciting to me. Ooh! Ooh! You know what else is exciting? Oh, but there's a Worm Coil. This is another one of those picks where Vorinclex is so sweet, but it also has green mana, so it's a lot worse with Channel. Worm Coil is not as sweet as Vorinclex, but it is way better with Channel. Can we take Lex? We gotta take Lex. We don't have any removal. Well, I mean, I guess we have these enchantments, but we don't have much good removal. We're going to lose to Storm hard. All right, we'll take. I mean, I guess Klex is also really sweet with Eureka, because we can Eureka into play and then put a Planeswalker into play. Ooh. Iona? Iona Eureka is pretty sweet. Normally you're reanimating Ionas. I haven't really played many decks that are hardcasting Ionas, but this is a deck that theoretically could. I mean, we have multiple mana doublers. Ramp, Nissa, Iona, turn like 4 or something. Yeah, Razorverge is fine. I'd rather get a Temple Garden, I think. Oh, I'm gonna take. I think I want to take Iona. Plowunder is fun too. I'm gonna take Iona. I mean, remember, we got Eureka. You don't play Eureka and then not put big things in your deck. Oh, we're Eureka. We're Eurekaing her. Sun Titan. Also double white. But what else? What else is there for us this pack? Nothing. So I guess we just gotta take. Yeah, we're not taking a Danto. Gideon is removal. I guess it works with Vorinclex. It's more of an aggro planeswalker, though. Oh, I know. I know it's a trap. We talked about that going into it. So we went into it fully knowing that this was going to be a potentially disastrous idea. Pride Mage is decent. Ooh, Dragon Lord Atarka is also big. We're going to need more ramp, I think. Wall of Blossoms? I don't feel like Giver is that good. Yeah, a Mox for turn 1 would be nice. Ugh. Nothing? Nothing. Well, I guess we take Relic Order for the sideboard. Yeah, Strip Mine definitely didn't come back, nor did Crater Hoof. We can take Yavimaya Elder. Mutavault, maybe. I don't know if we'll play it or not. Fire Blast probably kills us. Ooh, Plowunder came back. That's sweet. Okay. Fast mana, early game ramp, I think is what we need the most. And then Planeswalkers that can ultimate with Vorinclex. Those are the things we're looking for. Oh, Playsteel. Okay, that's perfect. I mean, Channel Blightsteel's that's a thing. That is a thing we could do. Also doubles the counters with Vorinclex. Channel Top. Ooh. Blightsteel could come back. Northern Vanguard. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Wait. So Channel Top. So you make a mana, you put it on top. Wait, no. That doesn't really do anything, right? Oracle's decent. The question is, do we want Blightsteel? I mean, we got Eureka in our deck. We got to take Blightsteel. I think the one way to maybe make it work is just to play all the biggest things possible. I mean, we're trying to make it work. I think that we have to just play every big expensive thing and just hope that Eureka gets us there. Crocus is really good. Oko, we could also potentially splash if we can. Ooh, there's a Temple Garden too. We would like the Temple Garden. Channel Pelucranos. I guess that does kind of work, except it's only really good against creatures. Ooh, this is tough. Sylvan Library is good. Temple Garden's good. Crocus is surprisingly good with Eureka, and then Oko is just take it and find a way to splash it. All right, we'll take Oko. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Well, Ugin is sweet. Oath of Druids is actually kind of interesting in this deck. We don't actually have that many early game creatures, and we have a ridiculous amount of expensive creatures. You think Oath will wheel? I actually really want Oath in this deck. This is like the perfect Oath deck. Flooded Strand would also be a good fetch land. Yeah, I mean, we even got the Vorinclex to go with it. We are short on... Oh, Balance. Balance is really nice. That's a good way to slow things down and recover from our own Eurekas if things go wrong. Do we need more early game ramp? We are light on early game ramp. But Balance is just too busted to pass up. Ooh, Natural Order. I guess we're getting Vorinclex. Meh. That's probably still the pick, but it's not that exciting. Yeah, we just don't have anything great to order into outside of Vorinclex, and Vorinclex isn't even that good. Although I'm not sure we're playing anything. I guess we could take Oust. Kasima. We still haven't really found an easy way to splash blue. Oust would at least be good in the sideboard. I don't know if we'll main deck it, but probably worth having against aggro. No one expects it. Boy, we're probably going to take it. We can't not take the Mana Tithe. We're not a blue deck. I do love Mana Tithe. Robin Up is fine, but we pass the Wastelands and Strip Mines. We could use Maze to protect ourselves from Eureka. Let's take Mana Tithe. Mana Tithe is sweet. Ooh. Mindslaver also kind of combos a little bit with Channel. But we probably need more Mana Dorks. Yeah, we don't really have a choice, I don't think. Our early game is looking pretty... Ooh. Alright, white blue. That's actually a good signet for us. Better than Finale, I think. Ooh. But I'm still not convinced we're going to be in blue. Deranged Hermit, I don't think we care about. We'll take it. I don't know if we're going to play it, but we'll take it. Actually, Verdant Catacombs. Scrubland would let Verdant Catacombs get... Yeah, I guess we take Scrubland. Another dual land for Catacombs? Well, we got the Temple Garden. Oh, I gotta do it. We can't not Oath of Druids. It's too good in this deck. It's too perfect. Spirit of the Labyrinth is a sideboard card. Nothing to see here. Anguish of Making. Nothing to see here. Random land. Lyra for the sideboard. All right, this deck looks sweet. Wait, what can't you watch? You don't want to see the Eureka? How can you not enjoy a good Eureka? Oh. I don't think we need... So, as far as Channel with Finale of Devastation, it's not actually that good. The best things with Channel are colorless. Because with Finale, you're going to need 2 green for Channel, and then 2 more green for Finale. So, best case, turn 4-ish, you're doing something. While we have all these big colorless things that we can just turn 2 potentially. Yeah, we're not playing black, though. So I think we're probably not playing Oko. As broco as it is. Move the lands to the sideboard for now. All right, so now we got to think. We got to narrow this down. What is this deck trying to do? What are we cutting? Cut Iona and Sun Titan? Sun Titan I could see cutting. Sun Titan doesn't seem great. Iona I do like, but is there anything else? So we have ramp. You know, that's not much. Ramp. So that's our ramp package. Removal. Finishers. Oath of Druids, Eureka. Big stuff. Vorinclex might be in the conversation for cutting too, honestly. Cut Oath? No! Oath is so sweet. We put the Pride Mage in the sideboard. Maybe it's Pride Mage sideboard, Iona sideboard. I guess this is also ramp. Mana Tithe's removal. Annoy you. What's our last... If you aren't cutting Oath, cut the Dorks. I don't think we cut the Dorks either. We're just going to deal with somewhat inconsistent Oaths. I mean, that's true. But just look at the percentages. If we get an Oath going, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 insane hits. Then we have 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, 7 mana dorks. But what if it's a Ulamog or a Blightsteel? Hey, if we open to Wall of Blossoms, we can draw a card. Do not underestimate the drawing of a card. All right. I want to play Oath because I think it's sweet. Again, like we're playing Eureka. We're playing Eureka, so we know this isn't exactly the most optimal way to play the deck. I actually think Elder is the best dork because we can sack it to keep Oath going. Could cut Courser. I don't know what our worst card is here. Oh, Eureka is definitely a trap. We know it's a trap. We knew going into it that it was a trap. Oh no, you can't even suggest cutting Mana Tithe. No. We can go down one of the enchantments, sure, that's fine. But Mana Tithe is not going anywhere. There are very few things in Magic that I like more than drawing cards. One of those things is getting people with Mana Tithe. To me, just getting someone with Mana Tithe, that's as good as winning. Yeah, I guess it could be Plow Under, something like that. And then add some lands. 1, 2, 3. We don't need that much white mana. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Our mana is actually pretty decent. Something like this. How's that look? How about this? You want to see Eureka Iona? Ugh. We have a lot of good things to Eureka into still. Iona might be something we can bring in certain matchups. All right, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Wow, our play button's tiny. All right, here we go. Here we go. Wall is not good in the deck. Probably true, but it does draw a card. Why don't play Mutavault? What if we need to attack for 2? Signet makes Oko easy to play. I mean, that's our only blue source. We didn't really get any easy way to splash it. I mean, we don't get to destroy the Oath. We're fine with that. I feel like 16 might be a little greedy. We have some mana dorks, but we don't have an insane amount. And we also do have expensive things. Like, okay, so how does this deck win? What do we want to do with this deck? One is, if we have channel plus a big colorless thing in our opening hand, we should win. Another is, we cast Eureka and see what happens. Del Roas! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Think you can go down one land? I mean, we could go down one land, but I don't know. I've come to believe that it's usually better to have too many lands and play one too many than to play one too few. What's my favorite archetype in Cube? Maybe Stacks. I think like the Artifact Stacks Prison style decks are really fun and really unique in Cube. Wow, is no one else? Where is everyone? Let's try this again. Everyone's afraid of our deck. They know we took the Eureka. Favorite card in Cube? Ooh, Mana Tithe? What's my actual favorite card? I do love Mana Tithe. Yeah, our draft fired really quickly. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to get a game. I'm sure we will be 3-1 shortly. Oh, also, where's our record? Oh, there we go. Also, I mentioned tomorrow, Commander on Tomer's stream. If you have a Commander deck you'd like to share, let me know, because I'm probably going to pick a viewer deck to play tomorrow. I would have liked an Old Border Mana Tithe. Although there is a textless Mana Tithe. It's just not on Magic Online for some reason. Hey, what's up, Flant? How are you? Our sponsor is Card Kingdom. If you need some magic cards, you get them at timespiral.com. Cardkingdom.com, selling Time Spiral. It's all mashing together. Time Spiral spoiler season in my head. Yeah, there is. I should probably get one. There is. Let's see. Player rewards. How much is player rewards mana tithe? $9 mana tithe. We need more. I would like to see more textless cards. I really would. How would you like us to submit a commander deck? You can put it in the chat. You can email it to me, saffronolive at mtggoldfish.com. Ooh, Helden and Paco. That's not a pairing that I've played yet. Well, all right. This is not insane, but we have Ramp, we have Balance, we have Mirari's Wake. So it's fine. It's fine. Island, about it, passes. There's Blightsteel. I don't play the land. Sakura Tribe Elder, go. Oh, all right. Probably a good matchup for Mana Tithe value. I got a good feeling. Opponent, Island. Oh, dear, Grim Monolith. Okay, get a Plains. Grim Monolith is frightening. Play a land. And you wanted to cut the Mutavault. What else would we be doing this turn if we had cut the Mutavault? Take 2, opponent. Do you really want textless cards with 2020 Magic design? Yeah, I think so. Signet. Oh, jeez. Yeah, 2. That's a lot of mana. That is a lot of mana. That's going to make our mana tithe a lot worse. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Huh? You listened to some Captain Beefheart? Oh wait, come on, all the manas. All of it, please. Come on. So close. Oh, they had one floating. Okay, and then that can. Oh, we're in such amazingly bad shape. We're in incredibly bad shape. No chance. No chance. Ooh, let me see, Elf. We are Eurekaing. It's like Storm, except it is more likely to kill you instead of your opponent. About it, attempts are Batterox. I mean, it also seems like our opponent had a really nice start. They had the Monolith and the Tolarian Academies, so they got off to a very fast start. Ooh, Jodas spells. That sounds sweet. Fusion! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. About it. Please use all your mana this time. If there's one mana floating opponent. How does this keep happening? How are they accidentally playing around mana tithe? That doesn't even make sense. Well, we might just be dead. Mirari's Wake. Enjoy your infinite mana. And Planeswalker's opponent. Wow, that was so tough. How can they know? How can they know we have it? I think it was just incidental, honestly. Like, I think it just worked out that the things they wanted to cast, there was one mana left over. I really think it was, well, we'll see. I actually think that it's probably just incidental. It would be kind of funny if, yeah, this is Cube. Yeah, let me see your Yavosa deck. Yeah, Wake only doubles our mana. It's kind of like bad Nissa. It's Nissa, but you don't get to any value right away. Let's see if we even untap with our double mana. Okay. Well, alright. We got Mana Tithe again. This is interesting. The balance and the Mana Tithe return somehow. The problem is Ugin's not actually just game over here. They have so much colorless stuff that they keep through an Ugin. Yeah, we kind of did just run to the same hand again, more or less. About it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. More signets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. So we can cast Blight, Steal, and die. Karn. Oh, so many colorless things. Oh, thank you, Mesovic. Yeah, we have Channel 2. We haven't found it this game, but we do have it. Ooh, Gorm Moldrak looks interesting about it. Gets and hits us for 2. So we're dying in a bunch of different ways. We draw another land. So we're like literally dead to Tezzeret's ultimate. Opponent only has 4 lands. 5 cards in hand. Balance is only like medium. It's probably still what we gotta do. We're gonna have to Ugin the Tezzeret. Well, 1, 2. So play Oath of Druids. Play a land. Play Ugin. What do you think the best against the odds card from Historic Anthology is? Ballads. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. This keeps us alive at least. We're still not in the greatest shape, but this is not the worst shape. Yeah, Harmless Offering is near the top of my list. I also kind of like the mutate thing. Opponent pings an Ugin. MRH Blue, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. About it. Pings Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So opponent's got to discard. They lose their creatures. Yeah, I mean, for how fast of a start our opponent got off to, that's not bad. Oh yeah, stream mode, indeed. Stream mode, achieved. And then Ugin hit the Tezzeret so it can't kill us. Pass the turn. All right, play a creature, opponent. Play a creature so we can... so we can oath into a wall of blossoms. Come on, opponent. Make a card struct for us. What do you think about the idea of using Orvar and Mutate to copy some big Mutate piles? That could be fun. Oh, this is Cube NH. This is a vintage Cube deck. Oh, don't worry. We also have Findhorn Elves. We also have Findhorn Elves, so there's still plenty of wonderful one mana dorks we can oath into. Oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Opponent is living dangerously. I love it. All right. Opponent, they probably saw our deck. They probably saw our deck and know that there might be some random mana dorks. About it. Untaps it. Yeah, going off. This Tezzeret's been insane. I mean, Tezzeret and Academy and Grim Monolith. Opponent had the fastest mana. Uh-oh. Yes, Mana Tithe does not look good this... Oh my goodness, what are they doing? 10 mana of 4 colors. 11 mana. Oh my god. Really? Alright. Sure. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. Opponent, tap lad. Well, I think this is our opponent's deck at maximum efficiency. Alright, Oath of Druid. If there was ever a time to be good, it's this one. Yes? Oh, please not Wall of Blossoms or Findhorn Elves. Vorinclex. There are times when that would have been good. Are we just dead, though? We're going to get annihilated. Oh, do we just scoop? We have Kozilek! It's in our deck. Oh, let me see Biscuit. Yeah, it is a little weird that they also have Kozilek. That's one of the downsides of League drafting. Yeah, but 11 doesn't do anything if we're just going to die. Well, Ugin, Lodestone. Play a Signet. Play a Llanowar Elves. Play a Forest. Pass the turn? Maybe? I mean, if we get annihilated in Ultimate Ugin, it's fine. Opponent has 7 cards in hand, though, because they resolved a Kozilek. Haha! No counter on that opponent. Got him. Oh my goodness. How do they have all the same cards that we do? Yeah, Doug, I saw that you said that, but I didn't actually look over the list people said it in Twitter yet, but yes, I did see that they're there, and I will. Thank you. Well, I mean, if we get to Ultimate Ugin, we got a shot. Whether or not we actually will get to, that I'm not sure. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Wow, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chump. Oh, we gotta leave up the Mana Tithe. They have so much mana, it's never gonna work. But wow, is there actually a chance that we get to Ultimate Ugin? Our deck does have a lot of big stuff in it. If we do, we're still in this game. Weirdly. Okay, more mana. About it. Sundering Titan. Okay. Down to 0 lands. Yeah. Come on, Ugin. Come on, Ugin. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't try to go harder after Ugin, too. We have a new donation from Swing for Zero, $2 donation. Here's my janky fun Angel Tribal deck. Been trying to wrath the board with indestructible stuff. Ooh, that sounds fun. Thank you, Swing for Zero. I appreciate the donation and the deck list. I haven't played Archangel or Avacyn Angel Folk in a long time. Could be fun to try. Some good Wrath Tribal action. Hex Drinker, sure. Levels it up. That was a good attempt. That was a good try, Hex Drinker. What happened to all of our lads? That's a good question. We balanced away some of them, then our opponent annihilated away some of them, then they Sundering Tightened away some of them. It's been a rough day for our lands in this game. I I kind of want to tell our opponent, keep trying, you're gonna get it, but that would come across a little mean, probably. Like, you still got two mana and this Grim Monolith. Wow, we're gonna get to ultimate. Well, it all comes down to this Oath. Yeah, give us something good. Yeah, we'll use it. Kozilek. Ultimate Ugin. One land. Two land. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, there we go. Oblivion Ring gets rid of Kozilek. Banishing Light gets rid of Tezzeret. Are we gonna end up winning this game? Is this game actually gonna end with us winning? That does not seem impossible. One, two, three. Get some lands. Courser of Crewfix. Pass the turn. We might win this. We might actually really win this. Karn can get Ugin, but does it matter? Like, I don't think it really matters. Because we got the Blightsteel and the Ulamog and the Kozilek, and Ugin can't get rid of those. Opponent whiffs. Okay. And plus, oh no, and we also have Vorinclex. So Vorinclex with Ugin isn't that good. But even if they get rid of the Oblivion Rings, they get back a Tezzeret with 2 loyalty and a Kozilek with no triggers. Because, I mean, really, all we got to do is attack with Ulamog and we win. Like, that's it. That's the game. Attack with Ulamog, eat away the last 15 cards, that's the game. Wow, I cannot believe that we're probably going to win this. We had 0 lands last turn, and now we got all of our lands back. We have the bigger board. Yeah, this is game 1 still. About it. I'm still holding out hope that we're going to get Mana Tithe value. Watch Mana Tithe. It's been in our hand this whole game. Watch it be the hero in the end after all this. Huh. Wow. So opponent's playing Toxic Deluge with no black mana. Alright. Well. Alright. Yeah. So that's insane. Quantum! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. The problem is now they can get back Ugin. And now the Ugin's actually good. That's the issue. And then the Ugin can get rid of the Oblivion Rings, and then all of that matters again. I did not think there was any way they had Toxic Deluge off of a Signet. Quada! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Yeah? Yeah, that Ugin is going to end up saving. Wow, that is crazy. Yeah, this was quite the game, that's for sure. Opponent had the insane start, we had the insane comeback, and then our opponent had a Toxic Deluge somehow. About it. Wow. Lumbering Falls. Not playing Ugin. What is going on? Yeah, I was not expecting Lumbering Falls. Huh? What is our opponent doing? What is happening? Opponent's gonna kill the Ugin. Okay. We untap. We draw a dead Signet. Wall of Blossoms. Draw a card. Ooh. What does that do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we have so much mana. Oh, this is going to be fine. So we will put a... Primal Command's actually perfect. Put a Blast Zone on top. Search for a creature. Take Sexy Klexy. Back. Tap. Combat. What a game! What a game of Magic! This was one of the craziest games we played. Good God. That was all game one, too. That was opponent's deck and our deck. That was just a really interesting game. Opponent's deck was really good. Our deck somehow overcame that, and there were just some huge swings. Yeah, that was an absurd game. I went from like Oh, there's our channel. I went from thinking there was like no chance that we were gonna win to thinking there was no chance that we were gonna lose to thinking there was no chance that we were gonna win again to being saved by Wall of Blossoms, which is probably wrong with Oath of Druids. I still don't understand why they didn't just slam the Ugin. Like, I don't know what they were really like playing around, but okay. Plow under. All right, so Pride Mage in, Plow under in. Relic Order's a little risky, but in. We can probably go down Eureka. Like, with the amount of big things that are in our opponent's deck, I don't think we can Eureka in this matchup. Eureka is much more likely to kill us. I mean, they don't even know about the Tithe. There's no way. There's no way that anyone could jump into a Vintage Cube and just play around Mana Tithe starting from turn 0 in a random matchup. Like, I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible. Oh, we'll keep Tithe. I think on principle, even though it's probably bad. Spirit of the Labyrinth, Relic Order. Relic Order is probably decent. What else can we cut though? Yeah, Face Fetters is also fine. It's a fine Face Fetters. Fine Face Fetters. Fine Face Fetters. I mean, still the best thing we can do. We can probably get on Courser, I guess. Still the best thing we can do is just channel win. Like, that's still the most powerful thing we can do. Maybe there's an argument for going down balance. Cut Oath of Druids. It kind of worked out. It could also hose us. All right, well, we'll go down the fun cards. This is a bad matchup for them because our opponent is also playing really big stuff. Oh! Yes! All right. This should be game. We'll see. Turn 2 Kozilek seems reasonable. Island. And Lotus Bloom suspended. Now, Forest and a Llanowar Elves. Go. Well, we'll see if our opponent has a counter. Oh, I probably should get a Vorinclex tattoo. Well, play a land. Channel. 1, 2. See, we can ramp 2 opponent. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kozilek. Draw some cards. And I guess that's it. Hit you for 1. Alright. Well, it's a fair game. Fair game of Magic taking place here. Discard a forest, and you're go, opponent. Would you like to remove a counter from your Lotus Bloom? I mean, I guess they could Toxic Deluge X12 if they have a black source. Wow, that is how Vintage Cube goes. The first game was insane. Just like this crazy back and forth affair. And then this game, we had Channel, we had an Eldrazi, and that was it. Yeah. I mean, Garfield probably did design Channel. Some of those early days cards are just... I mean, where does actually Channel rank on the most broken cards in the history of Magic? There's got to be an argument that it's on par with, like, Power 9, right? Just in terms of... Man, why is my green screen being funky? There we go. Isn't there probably an argument that it, like, ranks alongside Power 9 as the most broken cards in the history of the game? Ooh, Group Hug looks fun. Thank you for sending it in. Part of the first combo. I mean, it's a 2-mana ritual that can add 19 mana. That's absurd. In Modern, we end up having... What do we have in Modern? 2-mana rituals that are plus 1 mana. In Legacy, you have Dark Ritual, 1 mana plus 2 mana. Channel's 2 mana plus 19... Well, I guess it's plus, like, Yeah, 17, because you got to spend 2 on it, but it's a 2-mana ritual that's plus 17 mana. Saffron Olive at MTGOldfish.com. I mean, that's the thing. What are you going to do with it back then? You had, like, Fireball combos. You're going to, like, Juggernaut. Oh, man, what is the... What is it Ivory Rhino? What is a horrible, horrible, horrible rhinoceros? It's like a 7-mana 4/4 vanilla. Like, those are the kind of things you're going to put into play. Rocket launcher a bunch of times. No, we had turn 2. We had turn 2 channel into an Eldrazi in game 2. So I did scoop, but after we played an Eldrazi on turn 2. Ebony Rhino, that's what it is. Ebony. I wish Wedge. I'm gonna have to talk to Wedge, because I would like to make some videos about cards like this, because I just think they're hilarious. They're so bad, but maybe I'll talk to Wedge and see if I can make a worst cards video, because cards like this just crack me up. Ebony, like, but that is the kind of stuff that you were rapping into at the time, or like a Crowan Legionnaire. Oh no. Oh, it's not a Crowan. The 8-mana. What's the white card that gets you in Momir? Like the Momir hit when you get to 8 mana, you're just like dreading, because it makes all of your Akron. Oh, Akron, like where LeBron James is from. Okay, yeah, like this is another one. 8 mana, 8/4. And they thought an 8 mana 8/4 was so insane, it had to make it so all your other stuff except for artifacts could not attack. so you like mass ghostly prison yourself, and your reward is an 8 mana 8/4, which isn't even exciting by today's standards. Yeah, that's one of the cards you really don't want to hit in Momir. Channel, please. I don't even know if we keep this. We play Llanowar Elves in a removal spell? That's not very exciting. Well, alright. I guess we'll keep this and hope we find a fetch land to get white mana. Banishing Light, technically worse. Lango. More blue. Sure. Alright, Mutavault, go. About it. At least you can morph Egotist. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Ooh, thank you, Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, we found our white mana, which is good. About it. We just don't have much to do with it quite yet. Verdant Catacombs. Not going to attack with Mutavault. A bit risky. Opponent might be playing Twin. Yeah, they could be storming. Could be, yeah. Like, is it Twin? Is it Storm? Is it Control? Trinket Mage. Okay. Oh, okay. Definitely storming. That's not great. Well, get a Temple Garden. Untap. More planes. Ooh, the pod deck looks fun. I do like birthing pod decks. Ugh. Not feeling super good. Storm, I imagine, is one of our worst matchups. Well, yeah. I think we want to try to get empty-handed or close to it for this balance. I think that's plan A. Play cards to power up balance. Yeah, next turn we could potentially, like, land Nissa, untap Temple Garden balance. About it. Land and... What was the question? What's my favorite Momir card? Oh, Momir Memory. I've still never got a Phage. That's the thing that sticks out the most. I have played Were they twinning too? Twin Storm? Well, that actually is annoying. Okay. Wow, that actually really hurts us. Yeah, I guess we pass. Awkward. Awkward, awkward. That was a good ice. Yeah, I don't know how I've never got, like, the math, by the math, I should have gotten many phages by now. And it's never happened about it. We're off to a pretty slow start this game. None of our big payoffs. Pout it, tap it, a tap it. And yeah, it's not worth risking losing Mutavault to like a lightning bolt or something. The 2 damage is just not that important. If they like are tapped out of red, then we'll get in. But what other Momir hits kill you? Leveler kills you. Phage kills you. Um. Oh, there's more. What are the rest? Leveler, Phage. Eater of Days is pretty bad. The one that makes you skip 2 turds. Oh, Belzenlock? It's Belzenlock, I think. Is the one that you draw your entire deck. Inverter of Truth. There's actually like several. Fintorn Elves. I'll play a land. Play Nissa. Wow, they have a force? Untap a land. Go to combat. Attack. Yeah, we're on the hand wipe balance plan here. Findhorn Elves. Balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. This might be good enough. We're gonna purple to 1 card in hand. And we still have the Nissa. Well, the main upside of the balance is getting rid of our opponent's hand. So I think that's what we're trying to do. We're going to have to sack the land either way. Fandorn Elves isn't very important, so I'd rather sack it and have our opponent discard an extra card. Like, the upside of this is our opponent's down to 1 card in hand, essentially. And we still have a Nissa. So, yeah, we hurt ourselves, but against Storm, how are they going to combo off with 1 card in hand? Do you think Tron and Jun are tier 2 modern decks now? Opponent said they can't undo the cards they selected, which I don't know. Let's look at the modern meta. Oh, also, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. So someone messaged me on Twitter. Oh, they figured it out. Someone messaged me on Twitter and said, "Why does mono white never show up on the metagame page?" And I looked into it. I was like, I actually don't know. Like, it definitely should be on there, even if it's not the best deck. There's no way that like whatever random stuff like Tybalt's Trickery or like Infect should be on here and mono white shouldn't. So we found a bug that was mixing up some of the decks. So the metagame page is greatly improved, I would say. As far as modern, Jund is definitely tier 2. Oh, opponent. Yeah, the opponent had the Storm Kill in hand for sure. Um, Jund is definitely like tier 2.5. Tron, I guess it depends on how you find top tier. I guess what is tip top tier right now? Probably Burn Blitz, Heliod Company. Dredge has been really good recently. Like if you go to the last 7 days, it's probably actually it's not higher. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on the actual cutoff of what you consider tier one, but they are like legitimate tier decks. The Heliod art's kind of funny. Well, okay. Sure. Well, Eternal Witness balance time. Let's do it again, opponent. Let's do it again. Oh, boy. The problem this time is we can't really empty our hand, so it's not going to be that effective. I wonder if our opponent's still going to win this. They might. Opponent untaps. Oh, that Wheel of Fortune is like the perfect last card for our opponent to have. Ugh. This is Vintage Cube. We're doing a cube draft stream today. Yeah, I play against Prowess or Blitz a lot too. Yeah, Nissa with Wake makes a ton of mana. The problem is takes a couple turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 10 mana. Oh, jeez. Mirari Conjecture. Storm has got to be about our worst matchup. We just don't have the interaction. So opponent gets to get back an instant. So now we probably got to play Vorinclex, I guess. Matt Maxed, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, how do you know Wheel of Fortune was their draw? Alright, opponent gets back turnabout. Well. We draw. Courser. Pretty fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well. So I guess we play Mirari's Wake. Untap a land. Go to combat. Hit ya. Play Savannah. Wall of Blossoms. Ooh, actually, you should probably tap better. Wit for the 3rd month. Go Bills indeed. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Witness doesn't do much here, though. We got to shut down this Mirari's Conjecture, for sure. If they get back Tendrils, we got to hope Tendrils is their main win con, I think. So not being able to get back a sorcery is helpful. Well, let's play Wall of Blossoms. Draw a card. And then, I guess we should have, I guess we would have got more damage playing Vorinclex first. Instead of attacking with the forest, but... About it. Well, shut down the Conjecture. Vorinclex just hits on so much stuff. We could still easily die here. Depending on our opponent's hand. I mean, they are playing Storm, and we're playing random green-white cards. In game 2 or game 3, we're definitely going to focus on mulliganing into channels or Eurekas. Eureka should just beat our opponent's deck because they're all about spells. They don't have good permanence. Have you read the Elish Norn leak from Reddit? Who is there an Elish Norn leak now? I mean, what set is it supposed to be from? Is it Strixhaven? I assume that one of them's not real because wasn't there was the Jin Gataxius quote unquote leak. All right, I don't know. Maybe there's multiple Praetors in Strixhaven. Oh, is it Jin? Yeah, I did see that leak. I gotta lean towards those cards being fake just because wow, they'd be insane. They read so powerfully that I immediately thought they probably can't be real, or else they're gonna get banned. Against the odds Mana Tithe. We've played a lot of Mana Tithes. The problem with Against the Odds Mana Tithe is how do you support it? I guess it'd be kind of funny to do like Mana Tithe, Lapse of Certainty, like non. Are they going for it? Is this Time Spiral? Turnabout. Like non blue counterspell deck. That would be kind of funny. I mean, the other thing about the wording is I don't think that like poor wording excludes it necessarily, because remember it's like the leak quote unquote is someone like, oh, I have a source and they told me this, and then I transcribed it and put it on Reddit. So it would make sense to me that the wording might not be perfect, just with the way it was going there. Baleful Strix was spoiled in MH2 today. Wait, really? How? Where was it spoiled? Is that actually? Is that actually true? I mean, with how good Icefang Quaddle is, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you let Baleful Strix show up? I mean, we know fetch lands are coming. They actually confirmed fetch lands, geez, a long time ago now. They confirmed that fetch land. Ooh, we got a Eureka. I don't know if we get a turn. They actually confirmed fetch lands a long time ago, though. When everyone was freaking out last summer about them not being in. About them not being in Double Masters. What do you think is the best deck in Pioneer? Any archetypes you want to see boosted in future sets? I played a bit of Pioneer lately. I still haven't played a ton. What is the? Oh, geez. All right, sure. Past in Flames. I mean, I assume our opponent's gonna piece this together. So opponent has many wheels. Many wheels. Entomb. Okay. Random. This. Oh. Best deck of Pioneer, maybe it's Niv or like Mono Green. Probably one of those. Horn is quite the card. Like, Horn is pretty busted. And there's a wheel. Turnabout. Untap everything. Should we be scooping or should we be letting our opponent do their thing? We played some really long games. Yeah, we played Tezzeret last round. Last round, game one was absurd. That was one of the coolest games we played in a long time. And then game two, we had Channel Eldrazi entered too. Miyako Best Girl, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Yeah, Niv is still posting a lot of finishes, even post bannings. Velky is really good in the deck because you can bring to light for Tibalt. So it's still, yeah, I think it's gotten worse, but it's still one of the One of the top tier decks for sure. About it. I feel like we can win this matchup. We just got to combo first, essentially. We got to be really aggressive with our mulligans because we don't have the ability to really interact on the stack. I'm still a little sad that they drew that wheel after we mind twisted them. We know there's a tendrils, so I'm assuming it's cast a bunch of stuff, draw the Manamorphose tendrils. Is I assume the win con? No, you can still bring the light into Tibalt. They changed the rules on Cascade in specific. Hey, what's up, Sasha? Good to see ya. We are vintage cubing today, watching our opponent attempt to storm off here. A Manamorphose. Yeah, so they changed Cascade to make it so Cascade in the past when you'd Cascade, the way Cascade would work is you would just reveal cards until you hit something of lesser converted mana cost, and then after that, anything goes. So that's how you would be able to Cascade into Valky, but choose to cast Tibalt. Um, they changed it so now Cascade checks twice. It checks once when you're cascading, and then after you hit the card, it essentially checks the mana cost again. So you have to be lower CMC than the cascade spell both times. So you can still cascade into Valky, but since Tibalt's 7 mana, you wouldn't be able to cast the Tibalt half, but you could still cast the Valky half. So that was the fix for cascading into Tibalt. But it didn't impact Bring to Light or anything else. The rules change was specifically to Cascade, not to Valky / Tibalt. About it. Yeah, uh-huh. I feel like our opponent has everything they need to win, but they're not doing it somehow. I don't know how they can not win with the cards that they've seen. Yeah, I mean, all it did was make it so you can't cascade into it. It didn't nerf any other aspects of it. Or you can't cascade to win it and cast the Valky or the Tibalt side. So yeah, I wouldn't consider it a super nerf. It just got rid of that one pretty busted synergy. There's the Yogg-Will. The funny thing is, if our opponent ends up on the passive, on the brain freeze plan, I don't think it's gonna work. Like if that's their plan, they're gonna hit Eldrazi. So they do need to win with tendrils. Wait, is their Manamorphose gone? Oh, oh my god! I think we're gonna win this. Our opponent doesn't have black mana. No. Opponent says it didn't let them choose their mana. It auto selected red. Oh. Oh man. What do we do? Do we scoop? Oh. Cube is a singleton format. No, no scooping. All right. All right. If you discard it to horn, so I know you have it, I'll scoop. Oh, opponent. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work because we have another Eldrazi. Yeah, mill. It's in there somewhere. Oh no! We got the wrong one. It's a wrong. Oh my goodness! It. It was the wrong Eldrazi in hand. Well, our opponent. They revealed tendrils after all. Oh, well, that was. I was not worried about that, but you're right. This one is the non-shuffle one. Oh, so boy, we got pretty unlucky in that, didn't we? Huh. We emptied our opponent hand, and apparently they top deck wheel the next turn, and then they wheeled us into our shuffling Eldrazi that would have stopped the kill. And we had Blightsteel in hand too. So somehow we have two things that shuffle back in, and they wheeled us into exactly those two things out of our entire deck. that is something. All right. Well, Spirit of the Labyrinth in. Relic Warder probably in. Iona definitely in. Pride Mage probably in. Go down. Banishing Light O-Ring. Eureka's gonna stay. Oh, what else can we cut? Probably Oath. Opponent's just not gonna have creatures for Oath. Oh, we don't have the mana for Oko is the problem. Storm is also not. Channel seems. Oh, Channel is. Channel is by far our best card. Channel, we're. I think actually we're gonna probably try to mulligan depending on our hand for Channel or Eureka. Those are the cards we want the most. Yeah, Plowhunter is probably fine. Courser is just a random value card. Doesn't seem that great. And then maybe Yavimaya Elder's a little slow. Maybe we go something like that. Yeah, all right. Bring it, Storm. Bring it. No, we will not keep that. Yes, this one we will keep. Yes, this seems fine. We will put. Boy, I wish we had one more life. We could do both of them. Opponent says sorry for taking so long, chat. They apologize. Vorinclex to the bottom, I guess. I kind of want to keep balance in case everything goes wrong. All right, Vorinclex to the bottom. Windswept Teeth, go. The question is going to be, what Eldrazi do we cast? That's the question. Windswept Teeth, Temple Garden, tapped, untapped. Savannah. Channel. What do you... All right. Straw poll, chat. Straw poll. Which one? Which one? Kozilek or Ulamog? It's probably Kozilek. Ulamog just gets one land here, though. And Kozilek draws cards. I guess Ulamog getting rid of a land and then... Actually, Ulamog's probably better. You're right. Oh, that's awkward. Our Ulamog is too good. We also have to get rid of our lad. Oh, all right. Your go, opponent. Please no unsummon. Lotus Petal. I'll play a land. Go to combat. Attack. Yeah, that should make it tough for them. There go. Oh, Tendrils and Freeze are gone. Okay, that works. Channel's busted. It's busted. Oh, we can't balance because then if we balance, we lose our Ulamog. That seems bad. We don't want to balance away our Ulamog though. LED. I don't think they can win. I really don't. With Tendrils and Brain Freeze God, I don't see how they win. Grape Shot? I don't see how it happens. Yeah, Brain Freeze to make a discard sounds good, but losing Ulamog would be not ideal. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. We found the secret. Aggressively mulligan for channel. Ooh, 5-color restore balance? I love restore balance. Yes, I would be very interested in 5-color restore balance. All right, here we go for game 3. Potent's on the play. I guess the other upside of mulliganing aggressively is even outside of the channel kill, it does empty our hand for balance, which is relevant. Think they can storm off in 7 minutes. I would say the answer should be yes, but oh, this would be a Eureka hand if I ever saw one. Well, can't keep that. Nothing in balance. Is nothing in balance enough? Oh, I don't think we go further than this. I think we got to keep this. Well, I think we're on the Plow Under plan. About it. Mountain passes. Forest, go. Oh, we didn't find our good cards. About it. Flooded Strand. Cracks it. Underground Sea. Tons of mana. Well, there's a balance. Secure Tribe Elder. Go. Oh, they have so many wheels, though. I'm not even sure if balance is enough. About it. Signet. Building up the mana. I'll crack this. Get a Blades. Crystal Sphinx. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. About it passes. Mutavault. Oh, balancing doesn't even do much, though. It's going to be like opponent discards 2 and we sack a bunch of lands. Yeah, we're not going to do it. Pass the turn. About it. Island. Well, I mean, if we're dead, we're dead. Never feel safe against Storm. Is our opponent about to win? Perhaps. Oh, sweet mother. Okay. Interesting. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plow Under. Two lands. Llanowar helps pass the turn. Oh, 1,000 Year Storm is so busted. Pound it. Oh, this is so awkward because we're gonna have to balance away our own lands. Yeah, I mean we can balance them. The question is, can we win post balance? And I'm not sure we can. I guess we'll find out. About it. Thinking about if they can win. I mean, I guess our opponent has to also not time out. Yeah, I guess we get to keep just enough lands to to channel. What do I think about Boggles in Modern? Ugh. Personally, I hate Boggles, but it is a good deck. Well, land. Mutavault. Go to combat. Attack ya. So we know they're drawing another land. One, two, three, four. I think we can wait one more turn. Hopefully. We'll see. Their Monolith is still tapped. We know they're drawing the land we put on top. I don't think Mutavault's that legitimate of a win con, honestly. Opponent's passing. Oh boy! The worst timing for the Eureka. We're gonna have to cast it, aren't we? I'll go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. I think we gotta cast it. Wow. Well, this is why you don't put Eureka in your decks. we're gonna choose okay. Balance. Well, opponent didn't put any lands into play. About it. Opponent's gonna time out, aren't they? Burst lightning. Sure. And Manamorphose. Okay. I mean, the more they draw, the more they gotta discard. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, up to you, Mutavault. Up to you, Mutavault. Oh, yeah, there goes our Lador Elves. Opponent untaps. No cards in hand. Plays a land. Passes. Well, we play a land. We mutavault. We attack for 2. Well, we need our opponent to whiff for 8 more turns. 7 now. Opponent passing. Well, mutavault. Go attacking. Hit ya. Land go. What a weird game. Opponent passes. Oh my goodness, so many lands in a row. Go to combat, hit ya. Temple Garden, go. Land. Passes. Oh my goodness, 4 in a row. We even sacked a whole bunch. Why are we drawing so many lands? Go to combat, hit ya. Pass the turn. About it. Lotus. Oh, are they going for it? Well, play a land. Mirari's Wake. Mutavault. Hit you for 3. Down to 4. Pass the turn. Library. Passes. Ooh, Eternal Witness. Okay. Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness Plow Under? Or do we just make them discard? Balance is probably better, right? Well, maybe it's Plow, actually. All right. Yeah, because how do we lose? We lose if they top deck a wheel. Plow Under means they can't top deck a wheel. Balance, they could still top deck a wheel and proceed to combo off and win. Because I'm going to assume that their current hand is not doing anything, or it would have already done something. All right. Plow Under you. Mutavault. To 1. Opponent. Land. Pyroclasm. Sure. The Mutavault's gonna get there. The Mutavault's gonna get there. Wait. Okay. It's still gonna get there though. This buys our opponent a turn. But we know the land's on top. Plow Under was the right choice. I can't believe that worked. I cannot believe that worked. Opponent plays a land, passes. Well, I did not think we had any chance to beat Storm, but yeah, beautiful. Combat. Doink ya, and wow. How in the world did that plan work? I don't know. I don't know how that happened. We will take it. We will definitely take it. Oh, we literally cast a Eureka and neither person put anything into play. We cast the Eureka, chose 0 cards, and got there somehow. Oh boy, we should not have been able to beat Storm. Oh. I didn't think Mutavault was going to actually deal 18 damage, but we were joking about it being an 8-turn clock, and I guess we drew the wake to speed it up by 1 turn, but still, we attacked for 7 straight turns with Mutavault, and it was enough. All right, well, we will accept it. Yeah, we actually can get a treasure chest out of this. I wonder if anyone's ever 3-0'd a draft with Eureka before. Oh, I know. Eureka is more likely to kill you than kill your opponent. That's why. That's why you normally should not play Eureka. I will say we've had 2 really interesting matches today. Like both of our matches have been really sweet. Before our next round, a super quick reminder that our sponsor today is the ever awesome Card Kingdom. You need some magic cards, like a Castle Garenbrig or Time Story Remastered, you get them at cardkingdom.com. So thank you to Card Kingdom. Yeah, we'll keep this. So it's not an instant win hand, but we got some mana dorks, which is nice. Ooh, Blood Crypt. Blood Crypt is one of the fairest lands. When you see a Blood Crypt, my first thought is, all right, we're gonna play some nice fair magic. Oh boy, Mox, Rabblemaster. Oh dear. Well, so much for nice fair magic. Opponent gets and hits us. We take it. Come on, channel. Well, Oblivion Ring works. Oblivion Ring. Get rid of the Rabblemaster. Not dead yet. Pass the turn. Mountain. Oath of Druids has been okay in some games. We've had some okay Oath games. Ooh. Alright. Sword of Fire and Ice. Gets and hits us. Sure. Well, Vern Catacombs. Crack it. Get a Forest. Sakura Tribe Elder. Go. Can't get hit by the sword. Getting hit by the sword is the nightmare. It's Vintage Cube Day, Max. You've missed a couple of really crazy matches in this draft. This has been a very interesting draft. Ugh, that's alright. Okay. Abundance. Attacks with everything. Well, we will block and block. Sack Sakura Tribe Elder. Get a Forest. Are we drawing a card, opponent? We will let it die. We will let our Findor Elves die. Yeah, balance would be decent. Opponent passes. I'll play the land. You have my Elder. Go. Now we're in full on chump block mode. Oblivion, our other Oblivion ring would be good. Opponent equips. Combat. Can't attack with Azaret. Sure. Balance, balance, balance. Opponent attacks. We will block. Sack, thin the deck. Sure. And, Eternal Witness. Okay. About it. Rampaging Ferocidon. Oath of Druids. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so Oath of Druids. Play a land. Eternal Witness. Get back Findhorn Elves. Oh, spin it to win it. Spin it to win it. Findhorn Elves. Pass the turn. Oh, it's all about this oath. Hey, what's up, Calitheril? How are you? Any thoughts on Amulet Titan in Modern? It's still good. Even post-bannings, it is still good. Opponent moves over the sword. Again, forgets to allow Hazaret to attack. Well, we will block and block to not get hit by the sword. Oh, okay. Okay. Oath of, we got a lot of our bad creatures out of the deck. Many of our worst creatures are out. About it. Swift Spear. Wow, post combat again. How is our opponent in the 2-0 bracket? we, oh boy. Oh, balance would be so insane. Balance would be so good. Well, Oath of Druids. We choose you. I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look. Well, okay. Vorinclex is something. Nissa's also something. Untap a land. Play a land. Oh, if only we could gain life, we'd be fine. Well, we can't gain life because of Ferocidon. Like that's the sticking point is Ferocidon. Yeah, Ferocidon actually doing something. That's why I got banned in standard. All right, so we primal command. Jaguar, welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big tip for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we primal command. We put the sword on top. We tutor for a creature. We 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we can also pass. Block here. Block here. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can't play the wall this turn, though. Well, if we tap this, it's pretty bad, right? So if we primal command... Yeah, I guess we just gotta pass. If we pass... Wait, if we pass, are we dead? So we block here. We block here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, maybe we're just straight up dead. Well, attacking into the Hazoret doesn't really do anything. Not much value to be had. They block here, and if they want to, they can trade with a Swift Spear. If we get rid of the sword, we're dead. Yeah, we have one more 1-drop, but if we play it, we take 1 from Ferocidon. And our primal command doesn't really do anything. So I think our best bet is our opponent hasn't seemed to understand how their own deck works very much, so I'm not 100% sure they know that Hazoret can discard a card for 2 damage. So I think that's our out, is our opponent not understanding. Oh, all right. Well, our opponent has learned. Wow. Sure. Yeah, well, opponent figured out how their own card works, so I guess hats off for that. We're bringing a bit of aggro stuff. Oh, opponent. What are we going down? Yeah, Pride Mage is probably fine. I mostly feel bad because our opponent just like hunted through several turns and still managed to win despite. I think our opponent literally left like 10 damage on the table by just not playing their cards before Hazaret. And some of them were like Monastery Swift Spears. There was a turn where they went attack, can't attack with Hazaret because I got 2 cards in hand, post combat Monastery Swift Spear. Yeah, we have 1 planes. There's 1 planes hanging out in there. Hey, welcome, Vendus. Yeah, the problem with Oko is we never got lands to cast it. We took it late in pack 3, or like a few picks into pack 3, and we never got the blue mana. So that's kind of the issue. We never found like a fetchable blue land or anything. What are we going down? So bring in more removal. Balance is insane. I guess we can go to an Elder. Maybe Blightsteel. Eureka. And it's a vintage cube day. I kind of like the life gain of Courser. I feel like that's enough to keep it in the deck. Our opponent seems hell-bent on being aggro. And Courser's usually pretty good against decks like that. Saffron Olive at MTGOldfish.com if you would like to send me a deck list. We gotta cut 1 of something, though. Well, alright. I'm looking on the Oath, I guess. Let's try it like that. Well, we're on the play. Well, this is not the fastest hand, but okay. We got the Tithe, and Tithe actually seems good in this matchup. Well, Temple Garden tapped. Go. Please play Yarion one day. Commander Clash, it's too good. Ooh, just like Yarion is your commander? That could be fun. Hey, thank you, Recon. Really? Alright, so opponent really good at having their Mox in their opening hand. Mana Tithe. We got a Mana Tithe in our first match, I think. But we haven't had many. Pass the turn. We should be able to get a good one here. Opponent. Well. Yeah, I mean, we're going to cast it. They're probably going to strip mine our white swords anyway. Opponent. Passes. Real card, please. Well, Pride Mage works. Play Pride Mage. With how bad our opponent's hand is, I'm tempted to just blow up this Mox. You know, I think we're going to. Our opponent's hand does not seem strong. And playing Strip Mine, well, alright. Apparently they still have more lands. Strip Mine is usually a card you play when you don't have any other options, but... Alright, opponent's got a sword. And... yeah, we might. That should be good eventually. Well... Face Fetter's a sword. Go. Come on. Come on. Something big and colorless. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. You can do it. I don't really want to just channel out Nissa. That doesn't feel exciting. Oh, they didn't have the land, and they just top-decked it. Okay. I'll play a land. Nissa. Untap a land. Um. Hmm. Go to combat. Attack. Yeah, Blightsteel, Ulamog, Kozilek, Ugin, Char. All right, I'll pass the turn. So they didn't have the land, but they top decked the land. So blowing up the Mogs actually did work out. Strip Mine usually, if you're not going to activate it, Strip Mine is usually a sign that you do not have as many lands as you want. Could Eternal Witness back Mana Tithe as a show of strength. Wild Blossoms. Forest. Untap a land. Go to combat. Attack you. Gonna draft again. Maybe this draft. This draft ended up being a lot longer than I expected. So we might draft, but whether or not we actually get through a draft, I'm not sure. Probably. I don't think we'll be able to make it through the entire draft, but we might be able to draft. We've just played a ton of really long games this draft somehow. Usually we can easily get in 2 drafts, but yeah, we've just had both of our first 2 matches have been really long. I mean, thankfully they've also been pretty interesting and funny. All right, Bolts and Nissa. Mana Tithe seems good with our opponent stuck on mana. Eidolon, sure. About it. Passing. Well, turn on a land. Go to combat. Attack. Yeah, opponent's deck got off to an insane start in game 1. Game 2, I don't know about the hand they kept. It seems like they're really leaning on light up this stage, and Mana Tithe getting light up this stage just like messed up all of their plans. Oh, Tithe counts maybe 3? I'm trying to remember. We didn't get any against Storm. I feel like we got at least 1 in our first round. I want to say 3. This is a good one. The matchup for Mana Tithe. We might have some more Mana Tithing in Modern coming in the future. Mana Tithe, I was thinking about it. I think Mana Tithe might be the card that I want in Historic Anthology the most. I think that might be number 1 on my list. All right, we lose our Forest. About it. Passes. Huh. We're not drawing much of anything, but I mean, I guess this is still working. We're just kind of like beating our opponent down with this Nissa. Get in. Hit ya. About it. Down to 6. Mana Tithe, Heartless Summoning, Battle of Wits. I would put those as the top 3 on my list. Yeah, we've drawn a lot of lands, but with Nissa, it's not that bad. Well, that kind of worked. Well, oh, Iona would be sweet too. Iona on red. I mean, Eureka could work in this matchup, right? Yeah, all right, let's just... No Iona, run it back. That worked. Vaporlock for the 22nd month. No one expects a Mana Tithe, indeed. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, Arena handles Yarion. So I would assume... I've seen people have like 200 plus card decks just randomly. Whew. Okay. Well, we have a plan, and that plan is balance. That is our entire plan. Bonded courier, opponent gets and hits us. Sure. Forest, go. Oh, we would like to get down the wake first. We might not get a chance. I mean, drawing channel would also be insane. Yeah, Oko's in the sideboard just because we don't have the mana for it. We didn't get any lands to cast it. Oh, that's actually sweet. Oust, yeah. Pass the turn. Now we can Eternal Witness back the oust. Mountain. Sort of fire and ice. Jeez. Maybe we are going to be able to do this. I mean, we can also just Mirari's Wake into Ulamog, and that is also very effective. And we got the balance as a backup, and we got the oust. This might actually work. This might work. You don't get to see what's exiled to the bonded courier, unfortunately. Opponent equips. Well, they actually managed to get in a sword hit. Yeah. Well, good for you, opponent. I'll play a land. Phase Fetters. Back up to 17. Pass the turn. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's worth trying to be more aggressive to splash it. Ugh. Siege Gang Commander. How bad is it if we Mirari's Wake here? Yeah, Fetters is sweet. So we can Mirari's Wake. 1, 2. Oh, we take so much damage. We can ban lands, but then we're going to have to discard 2 cards. Which would probably have to be Oust and something. We have a new donation from Dry's $5 donation. Hey, Seth, finally catching part of your stream. Welcome back, Dry's. Good to see you. Did I spy an Oko in the sideboard for shame, Seth, for shame? Oh, we didn't play it, though. We drafted it, but we didn't play it. I think we got to balance. Oh, I would love to get this waked out. Wait, all right, so we don't balance. We take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Opponent draws a card. So it'd be going down to 10. Maybe 8. Well, I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then they potentially have 2 mana to move the sword. Well, we're going to balance. The question is, it gets so much better. Like, if we Mirari's Wake, then next turn, if we draw a land, we can balance into an Eldrazi, and we're not discarding so many cards. Are we going to die? We're not going to die. We'll be fine. This is fine. If we do it the other way, though, the problem with balancing first is we're going to have to discard down to 2 cards. So we keep like Mirari's Wake Ulamog. The next turn we play Mirari's Wake. Then the next turn we're playing Mirari's Wake. We're doing it. Yeah, it's a little greedy, but I think this is our best long-term plan. Because they could just like play a Hazoret and wreck us. So we're going to take our beads. We're going to take our beads. The sword moves over. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. So opponent hits us down to 8. Yup. And we would like to draw land. Burgee, sure. Okay. Well, that's what we were hoping for. So we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 play a land. Balance. We will keep Kozilek Ulamog. Yeah, there's no reason to oust first. It just gains them life. And then Ulamog. Exile 2 black sources. Opponent hits us to 6. Well, I guess they're on the boldest out plan. Pass the turn. And with big colorless things, the sword doesn't scare me much. We haven't seen any flyers. Young Pyromancer. And equips. Sure. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kozilek. Draw 4. Land. Banishing Light. Snake Young Pizzy. Out of here. And Eldrazi game. 3-0. The whole Eureka trophy. I think it is. Eat him away. Whew, Fire Blast gone is good. Chain Lightning gone is good. Well, Lightning Bolt's gone. As long as they can't double bolt us, this should be game. Opponent untaps. And we got there. We got there. We got there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whew. Man, this was an insane game. Oh. I mean, I think the Mirari's Wake line actually worked out. We got a trophy. We did lose a game. We lost a game. We lost to Storm, but kids are eating. That's a treasure chest. That's 150 play points. That was a pretty insane league. Like, I have to say, not like going 3-0 is fine. Like, winning is always nice. I'm more just like happy with how that league went because that was a really crazy, interesting league, I think. Like, that had to be a pretty interesting league to watch, because I thought that was a really interesting league to play. Like, sometimes you play a cube draft, and it's kind of just like, you know, like, normal stuff happening, but many of our games this time were just, like, absurd. All right, foil set. Foil complete set. Or non-foil Thopter Spy Network. Oh, that was a good one. Oh my goodness. Well, all right, we will. Okay. So what do you want to do now? Do you want to? So we can jump into another draft, but there's basically zero chance. Basically zero chance. We'll do a draft. I don't think there's much of a chance that we're gonna be able to finish it because that first one went so long. That was like a 2.5 hour draft. We can at least do the draft and maybe play around, but I think it's unlikely that we'll be able to actually finish the draft, all the rounds. I mean, we have got foil sets before, but I mean, drafting's the best part anyway. So just draft Lotus, Mox, Tinker, Freezy wins. Yeah, I mean, there can be some pretty fast decks. My best ever chess pull. Don't gotta think too much about this one. That's a time walk. That's a piece of power. That's a good piece of power. So, I mean, easy snap pick. Otherwise, I have gotten a foil complete set once before. Otherwise, Golos. I like Golos decks. Recurring Nightmare can be fun. Raphalos good in mono green. Strip Mine can be pretty effective, but I mean, you see the power, you take the power. Time Walk is a good one. Time to Force Storm. I mean, maybe. Time Walk is just a generically good card. Like, it's hard for Time Walk to ever be bad. Like, a control deck gets good, a combo deck gets good, anything in between. Like, 2 mana extra turn is just there's no. It's very hard for that to ever be bad. On the other hand, this pack is not very exciting. Um, could take Tezzeret, I guess, and try to be like an artifact ramp deck. Swords is good. That is a powerful card. I mean, Swords and Time Walk could be like a blue-white control deck. I do like Smokestack decks, but Smokestack will probably wheel. Oh, I don't really like Seal. Seal is like the worst black tutor in the cube. I'll take it if it has to, like, if it's a combo deck sometimes, but it's not like Demonic. Demonic is like Time Walk, where it's just always good. I think Imperial Seal is only good if you're a combo deck. Um, yeah, let's take Tezzeret and see what happens. Well, this is another not that inspiring pack. I guess a Signet? Oh, there's a hidden card at the top. Yeah, I should be able to fix that. Hang on. Oh, wait, that's not going to fix it. I'm going to have to do it in OBS. Wait, can I not? Oh, there we go. I can fix it that way. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just Signet. Since we have Tezzeret, I think Signet's better than Cultivate. Shinobi is sweet. I don't feel like we're anywhere near being a Shinobi deck, though. Inkwell's fine. Yeah, I'm going to take Signet. Ooh, Mindslaver is sweet. Alright, so we're getting... Ooh, Carrick. Whenever you cast Answer Sorcery, yeah, I don't know if we're close to being a Carrick deck either. And let's take Mindslaver. That works with the artifact theme. Well, Force of Negation's pretty solid. Gruul Signet's also good. Maybe I'm focusing too much on this Tezzeret, but I do like the artifact decks. Yeah, I mean, Force of Negation is top tier interaction. I mean, if you play Vintage Cube, it's two things. You want to do broken things and stop broken things. Force of Negation, outside of Force of Will, probably the best stop broken things card in the format. So, I don't think so. Inkwell is a card that I think it's okay if you have like Tinker. It can be a decent Tinker target if you have Tolarian Academy, but right now we just don't have any of those things. So I don't feel like we have any way to support it. Oh boy, ugh. Ugh. Afro Throws, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I mean, we played Eureka last time and it worked out. I don't think we got any value out of it, but I don't feel like we're going to have enough creatures for this to be effective. I guess we can take it for the sideboard. Mastermind's Acquisition is probably the most exciting card to me, but Parallax Wave. I feel like blue, red, black is. Yeah, we'll take. I don't know if we'll play it, but I kind of like Grixis colors for artifact decks. I feel like blue and red is and black are where you get the most synergy. Oh my. Do people not know that Griselbrand is a good Magic card? How in the world? Why is Griselbrand in this pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of people who did not take a Griselbrand. Well, I mean, we're going to take it. One of my Vintage Cube rules is if you get a Griselbrand, you take it and you figure out how to get it on the battlefield. Because Griselbrand is insane. Yeah, I consider Griselbrand like first pick material. I don't know, maybe the newest iteration of Vintage Cube, maybe it's not as good, but traditionally I tend to think of it as really good. Not necessarily synergistic. Well, Living Death is kind of interesting. Not necessarily synergistic with the artifact deck, though. Not that we, I guess, have to be an artifact deck. We could also, like... We could also not play... Not play Tezzeret, potentially. Not play Mindslaver, maybe, and just be, like, a blue-black Reanimator deck. I guess Living. Let's take Living Death and see what happens. I mean, we're not really married to an artifact theme just because we have a Tezzeret. There's no reason we have to force it. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the best card in the pack either way. That's ooh. Recurring Nightmare is super fun. That does technically all right, let's take it. All right, maybe we're heading towards more of a reanimation theme. Reanimation is a fun theme, and Recurring Nightmare is a fun way to do it. Well, let's go down this Tezzeret Mindslaver for now. I think it's more likely that we're blue-black, maybe Sultai Graveyard shenanigans. I mean, we'll see. If we open Tolarian Academy or some other busted artifact ramp stuff, we can always go back, but... Smokestack still just floating around. The thing about Recurring Nightmare is it does need bodies to work. Divon for the first time. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there a Mad World where we can do both? Maybe. Like, ooh, wow. All right. Well, Iona's another top tier reanimation target. I think I would much rather have Iona and be reanimating than have Inkwell Leviathan and try to be artifact ramping. Iona's just... I think that Griselbrand Iona are number one and, like, number two as far as best reanimation targets in the whole cube. Yeah, I would definitely snap off a survival. We do want to fix our mana, too, I guess, at some point, but... Well, that's not good reanimation, but... It'll do for now until we get more. Yeah, Prowler coming back around would be solid. We are going to need ways to get cards in the graveyard. Bazaar is so bad. We're going to take it. I've never been able to make a Bazaar Baghdad Reanimator deck work in cube. Well, it looks like White Weenie is open. Yeah, Inkwell's fine. It's... Library is just too good to pass up. Honorary Power Died. If there was a Power 10... Library or Channel might be on there. I mean, it's gotta be. Yeah, discarding hand size can't... Oh my goodness, that's a channel. We're not really close to being able to use it, but that is a channel. I guess thankfully Mind Twist is pretty good too. We can Mind Twist ourselves to get Griselbrand to the grave. Wait, was there a Soul Ring? Did I overlook a Soul Ring and take? If there was a Soul Ring honorary power 9, yeah. No, that makes sense. Power 15. Let's go power 15. Soul Ring library channel. Something else. Something. Well, we're taking Mind Twist. Yeah, I mean Worm Coil is good, but Mind Twist is busted. Baleful Strix is. Ooh. There's also Necromancy. Baleful Strix is. Someone mentioned being both. Baleful Strix is the exact kind of card that would be good in a blue-black recurring Nightmare deck and also good in an Artifact Ramp deck. Also a good land. Jar, yeah, Jar might be on the list. You think Necromancy over Strix? So far, we just haven't found ways to get cards in the graveyard. Like, that's the... We really got to find ways. We need to find Entombs and other ways to get things in the graveyard. Alright, we'll take Necro. Still nothing to get cards in the graveyard. No good lands. I mean, him is also pretty good. We're pretty heavily black at this point. Him can get people. And then I guess we can reanimate their stuff. Well, you know what? You know what puts cards in the graveyard? The only thing is we're probably going to mill ourselves out. It does fill the graveyard, though. But we're going to need more creatures or we're going to mill out. Copter, we also are going to need more creatures. Dismember's fine. I guess Null Priest is cute. It's slow, but we can run it out as just a dork. Yeah, Dismember is the safe pick. Yeah, let's take Null Priest. We're going to need bodies for any of this to work. Ugh. Well, this... Ugh. Maybe Duretti or Nahiri? If we could cast them? Oh, I don't think there's a way to make LED work, is there? Because we don't have any synergies for it. Old Man X for the 5th month. Taking bets on will someone insta-concede when hit with him into Mind Twist? Probably. Welcome to the Fish Bowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Nahiri is harder to cast, but better. Duretti does... We're going to take Duretti. At some point, we're going to have to... Oh, boy, Exhume. No one's drafting Reanimator. At some point, we're going to have to fix our mana if we're going 3 colors. Well, alright. I mean, I guess it's also possible that Recurring Nightmare is just not part of our plan. And that we are... And that we are just like a more traditional reanimation deck. Recurring Nightmare really wants like a green or like Sultai or green-black deck. So you can have a bunch of random creatures to sacrifice. I'll take this thing. I don't know if we're going to play it. Target player? Oh, that player. So sort of Body and Mind doesn't actually work. LED doesn't do it. Like, I don't even know how we could use LED in this deck, honestly. Like, I don't think we have any synergies for it. Like, I think it's just discard our hand and then hope. I guess Maze Mind's Acquisition might sort of, kind of, a little bit be an exception, but... Brain freeze ourselves? Vortex is good if you're monocolored. Lodestone's good for the artifact deck that I think we are not at this point. Alright, take Brain Freeze. Exhume into LED. Wait. Is that a thing that works? Oh, I guess you can exhume. Yeah, that makes sense. Assassin's Trophy. This deck's feeling pretty medium to me. I think the problem is that we just are really light on ways to fill the graveyard. We have top tier reanimation. We have top tier reanimation targets. The missing piece is how do we get them in the graveyard to reanimate them? Oh, Bazaar is so sketchy. Like, yes, it technically does. I've never I've never managed to I've never managed to make the Bazaar plan work. I've never been able to make Bazaar Reanimator work. Yeah, hopefully we get like some Entomb or something. Well, if LED comes back around, I will consider it. Yeah, Buried Alive would be good. Random like looting effects would be good. I mean, so right now we have Library of Alexander can do it. Duretti, if we end up playing these red cards, can do it. And that's about it. Meanwhile, yeah, we'll host the mono. Actually, you know what? If someone wants to mono red, that's fine. Um, Meanwhile, we got a ton of reanimation. We have like more reanimation than we need, honestly. We have like 5 reanimation spells. I guess the other thing is, Necromancy can hit our opponent's graveyard. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Reanimate is about as fast as it gets, but we don't have a way to get stuff in the graveyard. Oh, did I put him in there? Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be there. It was supposed to be Null Priest. Uh, Jace, I guess? I think we still just take it and hope that this works out. Oh, we're running out of time to find ways, though. All right, I mean, we'll go all in. Why we would give a lot for a faithless looting right now. It seems crazy that we would not play Time Walk, but I don't know. Maybe there's a faithless looting. Okay, thank the magic gods. Oh, that's exactly what we were hoping for. All right, so faithless looting again. There might be a world where we do not play those cards. Maybe we're Rakdos Reanimator. I guess it'll also depend on how much fixing we get, if any. Darkslate Shores is fixing. Sunray Titan's okay reanimation. Yeah, I mean, Ritual is powerful, but I don't think it does much for us in this deck. Well, let's take Darkslate Shores. I do feel like we probably at least got to play Time Walk. We might not play Force of Negation, but I would really like to be able to play Time Walk if we can. It's just so good. It's so powerful that it's really hard to cut Time Walk. Force of Negation we can let go. Force of Negation gets a lot worse if we don't have a bunch of blue cards, and we're probably not going to. All right, well, we're slowly increasing our number of ways to fill the graveyard. If we get an Entomb is what we want the most. Entomb is what would really make this draft come together. Yeah, ways to fill the graveyard, number 1. Number 2, fixing. Number 3, yeah, Buried Alive would be decent. Survival of the Fittest is really sweet with Recurring Nightmare, but I think it's past the point of going into green. Like, I don't think we can actually do it at this point. This pack doesn't have a whole lot for us, really. No fixing, no graveyard filling. I guess we can just take this smashing. That's not really exciting, but I think it's too late to get our mana to work for survival. If we had gotten it earlier, we could be as sweet like Sultai deck, but I think it's just a little too late for us to pull it off. Oh boy. Another not ideal pack for us. Yeah, I mean, Shieldred's okay. It doesn't really solve any of our issues, but a third reanimation target's fine. Well, alright, there's a bit of fixing. No graveyard filling. Ugh. Well, alright, we'll see. We'll see. Chart course, I guess, kinda is. That's another reason to have some blue, I guess. Oh, yeah, we gotta be blue. Oh, so now we're gonna be Grixis with bad mana. I think that's where we. I think that's where we ended up. Sphinx is a good sideboard reanimation target because if you run it like mono red or something, it's great. Well, all right. So I think we're bad mana Grixis by necessity, essentially. I guess we can take Basalt Monolith. Basalt Monolith maybe lets us just hardcast something. I mean, maybe we run Bizarre. I've never. Well, we'll take the survival. I don't think we can play it. We just don't have the mana, but. Ugh, maybe we gotta play Bizarre and just be really super duper ultra risky greedy. It's just so easy to end up empty handed with Bizarre. I don't think the Dark Ritual is actually like what would Dark Ritual do in this deck? I don't really feel like Dark Ritual does much of anything. I mean, we do have a ton of reanimation spells. That is true. So I guess the question is, so let's assume we're going to play Bizarre. So Bizarre's in the mana base. Whatever. Well, we'll take Grim Lavamancer. That's fine. Maybe need it for removal. Light up the stage. Sure. So are we going to just play a touch of blue then? Bring in the Time Walk? So if we go down these lands, we have 21. Assuming we play everything, I guess we like Time Walk in. And maybe it's still this Expansion Explosion is a weird counter spell. Oh, this is going to be. I mean, I guess we could also play 18 lands and count Bizarre. We could do it that way. The thing is, we don't really need much mana. Like, this would be a kind of deck I could imagine playing 17 lands in. I mean, I guess we have Library and Bizarre. You'd play 20 lands? I don't think this deck needs that many lands. Especially since Library and Bizarre are going to churn through our deck. I mean, maybe this is what it is. Is there anything that's bad? So we have Reanimation, Graveyard Filling, Graveyard Filling, Graveyard Filling, Power 9, Reanimation, sort of Reanimation, Reanimation, more Reanimation. Little skeptical of Living Death, but I guess it's fine. Reanimation, 3 big finishers. Yeah, this might be it. I mean, Null Priest isn't great. That is true. So I don't think Ritual does anything. Like, Monolith is just. I mean, we can play it on turn 3 and then just, like, cast a Shieldred or something on turn 4. Dark Ritual. I think unless you have something specific you're trying to play on turn one, like you're trying to Dark Ritual. Like you're trying to Dark Ritual into a Hypnotic Spectre, or you're a Storm deck. Dark Ritual into Tomb, Exhume. Yeah, we don't have Entomb though. So like, what are we gonna cast? We cast a Dark Ritual and then cast Basalt Monolith. Like Exhume with nothing in our graveyard. I guess Mastermind's Acquisition. I just don't really see what Dark Ritual does. My feeling on Dark Ritual is that it's only that you need to have a purpose for it. I don't think the Dark Ritual is a time walk. Like time walk is a card where if you can cast it, its floor is good and its ceiling is one of the best cards in the history of Magic. Dark Ritual is a card that its ceiling is incredibly high, one of the best cards in the history of Magic, but its floor is a lot lower. So unless you have a specific thing you're trying to do with it, I don't really view Dark Ritual as, even though it's definitely an iconic card and a really powerful card, is something that you can just slam in any deck and have success with. Ritualing into a Grizzlebrand seems better on turn 6 than casting an Null Priest. Well, hopefully if we're casting a Null Priest on turn 6, it's going to be reanimating the Grizzlebrand. I mean, I definitely agree that Null Priest is a pretty fillery level card, but it technically reanimates, and what other options do we have? Not enough creatures for Recurring Nightmare. Light up the stage would be awkward. I can see an argument for Expansion Explosion, primarily for the front half. Actually, it might even be worth it. Yeah, maybe we do that. Maybe we go down the Null Priest. I kind of like the Expansion Explosion. I guess we can technically. I guess we can technically hardcast it too. Yeah, I think so. Recurring Nightmare is a card where it's at its best if you have things you can loop for value. I think where Recurring Nightmare is the sweetest is when you have like Flibblethrips and Muldrifters and cards like that. If you can be looping like powerful reanimation targets and just like value-y stuff, like Solemn Simulacrums and stuff, I think that's where Recurring Nightmare shines. As far as just like, I want to. Gonti, yeah, that's another great one. Deranged Hermit, Siege Gang, cards like that. Yeah, that's where I think the power of Recurring Nightmare is its repeatability. I think as just like reanimating something, it's a lot worse than reanimate and exhume and necropotence or necromancy rather. So it's a lot worse than those if you're just trying to reanimate one thing. But if you can get some Agent of Treachery, yeah, that's where Recurring Nightmare is insane. I really wonder, does anyone know why Recurring Nightmare is banned in Commander? Yeah, like Recurring Nightmare is like a Panharmonicon deck or like a Yarok style deck. Like in decks like that, it's super sweet. Why is Recurring Nightmare banned in Commander? I've never understood why survival is allowed and survival is just as powerful or probably more powerful, and Recurring Nightmare is banned. But I mean, survival is also hard to interact with. Yeah, I mean there might be in CDH, although it's been banned for a long time. I think it was banned before CDH was even a consideration. Probably. I feel like I feel like it's been banned as long as I've been playing Commander. Maybe it's on like the original Commander ban list. Well, all right. We got a Library of Alexandria. We will not complain. The cube matches are taking longer to fire than I expected. Swamp for R imputed. Passes. Well, draw a card. Blackleaf Cliffs, Faithless Looting. On two. Discard Shieldred. Discard Mountain. Oh, I mean, we can reanimate a Shieldred. That's something. Not as good as Grizzlebrand, but it's fine. Opponent. Oh, come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. We just wanted to kill you. No big deal. Yeah. I mean, they gotta take reanimate. The bigger problem is this puts us off of library for a while. Yup. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? 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 Well, we'll discard a swamp. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're doing all the work and our opponent's reaping all the benefits thanks to a silly Inquisition of Kozilek. Opponent plays a land, goes to combat. I don't even know if they're a reanimation deck or if they just kind of stumbled into that. Wouldn't mind finding another creature before we living death this Shieldred. Okay, they are a reanimation deck. Well, at least we got nothing to sack. Sure. Jeez, that's a lot of lands. Many lands. Faithless Looting. More lands. Discard and discard. Alright, play this one, pass the turn. Awkward. Yeah, I mean we got a living death. Opponent goes to combat, attacks, hits us to 5, and well, I guess we're gonna draw Bizarre. Oh my goodness. Okay, we drew the land, so we're not dead. Oh, opponent. Opponent, 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 opponent. Hit both of our lands with the him. We have all these cards in our deck, too. Or many of them. Like, many of the cards our opponent has played are cards that are also in our deck. Opponent plays a mountain. And Yanti. Okay. Well, that's not good for us. Opponent. How we drew the land so we're not dead. Not thrilled about where we're at. Huh. Losing. So the biggest problem with that Inquisition is it turned off our library. And that was the problem. Oh, that's a draw. That's a really good draw. So we get to Exhume. Get back Shieldred. Opponent gets back Random Dork. Time Walk. For an extra turn. Untap. Go to combat. Hit ya. Another land. I mean, yeah. +6 damage. I'll pass the turn. Opponent's got a sack now. Ugh, I don't know. Super close. Discards Ashen Rider. Not ideal. I mean, they very likely managed to steal one of our reanimation. Our deck is full of reanimation. Our opponent's pulling the reverse Reno on us. Got the reanimation. Oh, no. About it. Well, we'll see. Maybe they did not hit one of our infinite reanimation spells. Oh, yeah, we're not dead because, well, we can discard the Prowler and because they got to sack something. Yeah, possibly. Although we don't really have anything good to reanimate. We have, like, nothing to reanimate. Him hitting our lands means we can't actually cast this explosion. Huh. That's interesting. Is it worth it to copy? That's the question. I guess we're closer to milling out. Hmm. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't think we have any reason to leave our mana up, so, well, we will copy it. Wheel number 1. Hopefully our opponent discards their reanimation. Well, we're going to get a Grizzlebrand in the graveyard. What, are you going to... Opponent's going to play stuff at instant speed? Between the two wheels? Ooh, cracks to go to 6. Okay. Greedy. Necromancy. Gets an Ashen Rider. This isn't that good, though. Like, they get rid of Sheoldred, but they're going to lose their Ashen Rider, right? I don't actually think this is that great for our opponent. Opponent. Combat. Attacks. Well, we will draw. Down to 4 cards. Ashen Rider goes away. Opponent gets to exile something. Gonna hit our island. Hmm. Ugh. Alright, play the Signet. How do we get out of this? We got 3 cards. So we can reanimate Ashen Rider. We can reanimate Grizzlebrand, but it's not that good. Alright, let's just play the Swamp and pass. Try to reanimate something at instant speed. I think is our best bet. I mean, opponent could have like a bolt or something. We can go to 1. And then hopefully reanimate Grizzlebrand end step and then just attack and win. Opponent. Still has one of our cards too. Down to 1. Plays. That's got to be our young Pyromancer. Yeah. Oh, come on. Alright, so opponent. Sure, just a little trolling. Sure, fair enough. So opponent had lethal the whole time, but well, run it back because that's all our deck does. Oh. I think our hope was just reanimate and beat our opponent. Reanimating and blocking Ganti is bad because Ganti has Death Touch. We don't have white mana, so I don't think we can actually play Sculler. Sculler would be good, but it is not in our colors, unfortunately. Yeah, so the thing about the Reanimator deck in Cube, if you get all the pieces, it can be one of the best decks in Cube. One of the most powerful. The problem with Reanimator is it's a little bit like Storm, where if you go heavy at Reanimator and you don't get all the pieces, then you end up with a deck that is pretty questionable. And I think that we're not like, we're definitely not like the optimal. There's no Entomb, no Buried Alive. So we're definitely not like the busted version of Reanimator. But I also don't think we're like an absolute train wreck either. We're somewhere in between. I think the best Reanimator decks are heavily in blue. Get a bunch of cantrips, get protection like Force of Will, uh, and more ways to fill the graveyard. So I think red black is like a little sketchier. Oh no, we're getting near the end of our stream. We'll finish this round. We might do one more, but I don't think we'll have another. We definitely won't have another draft today. Whether or not we make it through this all these rounds will probably depend on how much we lose. The first deck was really sweet. That was definitely that was a good one, and it worked out super well. White is solid for Reanimator now too, isn't it? I don't know what it gives in Vintage Cube really. Like there's some good white things to reanimate, but I'm not actually 100% sure what else white does for reanimation. Like you get like Elish Norns, you get Iona, but you can reanimate those. Like we have Iona in our deck, even though we don't have white mana. Um, but otherwise, I'm not really sure. Like white isn't very good at filling the graveyard. Its reanimation's a lot worse than black. You do get Mana Tithe, and you never go wrong with Mana Tithe. All right, our opponent seems to have returned. Well, Faithless Looting. Discard and discard. Go. Yeah, the first deck was really sweet. 2 blue bid. Bone it, land, and passes. Well, alright, your turn to get hemmed. See if we can wreck our opponent like they wrecked us. Oh, no. Oh. If they reanimate this Ashen Rider, I swear to God. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got no luck. We got no luck in this one. No luck at all. Oh, God. About it. Swamp. I mean, they had to tune her up reanimation, right? Yeah, reanimate. Hell, that's pretty unfortunate. Make you discard your last card. jeez. Oh, we hit the exact things that we needed not to hit. Opponent gets it. Hits us. Down to 15 passes. We'll play a land. Faithless Looting. Discard Pyromancer and Looter Elcor. Go. Opponents. Gonna hit us. Yeah, we're running out of time. Down to 10. Sure. Oh, God. All right. Well, that was something. I guess we used up all of our good magic in game one or draft one. Yeah, opponents, it's all coming together for our opponent. I mean, I guess in all honesty, opponent got Vampire Tutor, we don't. So I guess you could argue that our opponent probably has a better build of Reanimator. Although they also, like, just the way the randomness of the hymns have worked out and the top decks have worked out have not been in our favor by any stretch. All right. Oh, well, so much for reanimating. The good news is we got a trophy. We got a trophy in round one with a sweet deck that is definitely worth checking out on the replay YouTube. The second trophy we got in another draft at least, which was sweet. The reanimator deck, it was okay. There's also additional good news, and the additional good news is this is a stream again week. We had stream yesterday for standard. We had Vintage Cube today. 25 hours from now, even more streaming. Bonus stream on the Commander channel with the Commander Clash crew for Tomer stream. So that is tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll be back again on Thursday, 24 hours after that, to play new Historic with Historic Anthologies, do some Death Shadowing and Harmless Offering and all that sweet stuff. So, but I think that brings us to the end of our Cube stream for today. So definitely check it out on the YouTube if you came in late. Did some really sweet stuff with the first deck. The first draft league was really insane. The Reanimator deck, not as good, but we got to do another draft at least, and drafting is really fun. So quick reminders, other than the Commander thing, replay YouTube, like I said, that's where you'd find the old stuff. Normal YouTube, against odds, playing some Modern tomorrow, and the Mucha Brew this week, oh man. Out of all the YouTube videos going up this week, tomorrow's Against Odds is sweet, but I think that Mucha Brew is the one I'm most excited for. So definitely check that out. And one more reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magic cards, or want some Time Spiral stuff, or a Crawl Space, or a Demonic Tutor, which we could have used in that Reanimator deck, you can get them at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. So thank you to Card Kingdom. Most importantly, thank you to all of you. Y'all are amazing and awesome. And I love each and every one of you. So have an amazing night. Check out the Commander stream tomorrow if you want to. And we'll be back Thursday for some more janky constructed action. So until then, have a great Wednesday night, and I will see you tomorrow night and talk to you soon.